You need to know this when dealing with the cops. Cooperate and be respectful. But cooperating doesn't mean answering all their questions. They might try to trick you. But if they knew you did something wrong, then they wouldn't be asking you questions. So if they ask you for your ID, your name, or to get out of the car, do it. But if they ask about what you did or where you've been, repeat after me. Am I free to go, officer? And if they say no, say, I plead the fifth. What to do when the cops pat you down? Cops can only pat you down if they have a reasonable suspicion that you are involved in a crime or you're armed and dangerous. If the cop says, can I search you? Repeat after me. No, officer, I do not consent to a search. They may still pat you down, but they can only pat the outside of your clothing. They cannot reach in or squeeze your pockets unless they believe you have contraband or a weapon. If things aren't going your way, ask them if you're free to go. If they say no, how to not piss off the cops. When they pull you over, quickly get to a safe spot and turn off your car, turn on your lights, crack the window, and make sure your hand's on the wheel. And if you're riding shotgun, put them on the dashboard. Slowly get your registration, insurance, and ID. Don't make any sudden movements and make sure the cops can see your hands at all times. Trust me, it will make things go a lot smoother. This is what to say when the cops say, I smell that skunk. Can I search your car? Repeat after me. No, officer. Do you have probable cause? In several states that have legalized the green, it's likely cops in those states can't search your car based solely on smell. But if they can find probable cause, for example, they see tree, drugs, weapons, or the smell is so dank they think you're pushing weight, then they'll probably search. And if they do without your consent, ask, am I free to go or am I being detained? And if you're being detained, always remember, I invoke the fifth. The fifth! This is what you say when a cop says, sir, we got a noise complaint. Can I come in? Repeat after me. No, officer, do you have a warrant? Normally they need it to enter, but if they see something illegal in plain view, they may be able to come in. But because of the pandemic, cops may have more power to come into your place. So be smart and cover up your windows, and don't have anything out that you don't want the cops to know about. This is what to do when the cop says, hey, stop filming me. Repeat after me. No, officer, this is my constitutional right. If you're in a public area, you have the right to record anything that's in plain view. They can only tell you to stop if it's actually interfering with their work, which they know is hard to prove. Police generally can't confiscate or ask to view what you just recorded without a warrant, even if you're being arrested. And remember, the police cannot delete any content under any circumstances. What to say when the cops say, you wouldn't mind if I take a look in your trunk? Stop. Listen closely. The cop just tried to finesse you. Whether you say yes or no, they may argue that you agreed to a search. So repeat after me. I do not consent to a warrantless search. Save this so you know.